The Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So Sunday, I watched football, but I did not watch the Oakland Raiders, no, because the Raiders game was blacked out. So instead, I got to watch a real game. I got to watch the Jets and the Steelers. It's just so funny because, I mean, the Raiders, they're 7-7. They're playing the Broncos. I mean, they're not a bad team, but they still can't sell out that stadium. Remember the Oakland Football Marketing Association, and they got rid of it, and the team was going to sell the tickets directly? That was going to be the end of blackouts. No, it was the continuation of silver and blackouts, yes. And so we did not get to see Tim Tebow make the Oakland Raiders look silly on a 40-yard touchdown run on 3rd and long, like what, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 18, 3rd and something, more than 10. But it didn't matter. The Raiders won, so they're not out of it, but their chances aren't good. The 49ers' chances, they're not bad. Every team in the NFC West lost for the 3rd time this season. They're still one game out with their 5-9 record. If they win out, they're 7-9. The only other thing they need, if, let's see, which one is it now? Seattle and the Rams played Week 17. And if Seattle loses to Tampa Bay and they beat the Rams, the 49ers win. If Seattle loses to Tampa Bay, then they're out. And the Rams would just have to beat the Seahawks to get in if they win this weekend. It's not that complicated, really. But the 49ers have a really good chance if they win out. They only need one other thing to happen if they win out, and that is for the Seahawks to beat the Rams. And that's because the 49ers play the Rams this weekend, which means that they will have 9 losses if the 49ers beat them and they have the tiebreaker. So then they just need the Rams to lose to Seattle in Week 17, and then the Niners get in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like that scenario. I can see the Rams finishing 6-10. But I said back in October, Rams 7-9 and win the West. So if it happens, well, I wish that I'll be wrong, but we'll see. And then let's see, Packers and Patriots. Dan Connolly returning that kickoff all the way to the 7. Man, they should have just let him score. I mean, it was still fucking awesome. And the thing is, if you're on the Green Bay special teams, you know why you don't let him score? Because then you can say you had a special teams tackle of an offensive lineman. And it's funny watching the evolution of Dan Connolly as he runs from where he picks the ball up at about the 20-25. First, he picks up the ball and he holds it high, and he's running, because he's protecting the ball. He's holding it against his boobs, right? Then, after about 20 yards, he's like, oh, wait a minute. I've got some blocking. I've got Patriots special teams. So then he moves the ball down here, and then he runs the rest of the way like a runner. And he did a really good job protecting the football, and he broke a couple of tackles, and it's hard to tackle a guy his size. Let's not forget that. There's a reason why fullbacks have jobs in the NFL still. And I think, my theory is, the reason why he got tackled eventually is because the person assigned to block the guy that tackled him was him. The kick returner did not step up and block that guy. So here's this one guy who's like, oh, I've got clear access to the guy that's supposed to block me, but he's got the ball now. He's not a blocker anymore. Now, I'm sure that's not how it worked, because special teams, as complicated as it is, there are not plans in place for who's supposed to be where 70 yards after a kickoff return has begun, because the goal is not to tackle someone then. But it's funny to think about, I say. But big football day, except the 49ers lost on Thursday. But at least there's still a game out. There's still hope. And that's what makes the NFL exciting, I suppose. So all the time you have today, visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.